Getting divorced in Vietnam as a foreigner can be a stressful process. I'm going to talk about where I'm at the moment in my process and speak to some of the frustrations that come up around it, especially around the manipulation of time and timing. So, where am I at? So far, I had my local case, lost custody of both my children, had my appeal in Ho Chi Minh City on May 5th, so it's been 4 months, and I won custody of my son and have been in the process of the last couple of months in communication with the execution department, which are executing the handover of my son. But I got a message yesterday saying that there is a possible reopening of the case and what they call a cessation. So I have done a little bit of research myself, and I found that in special circumstances the case can be reopened and reevaluated. So who knows what that's about right now. So the frustration of timing is that it's just before the Independence Day big holiday here in Vietnam, which is on September 2nd. So as with most holidays in Vietnam, it's going to stretch out a few days. So I can't get a meeting with my lawyer for about another 4 or 5 days. So it's going to have to wait. And this is the anxiety that can build with going through a divorce as a foreigner in Vietnam, because there's not a lot of people you can talk to. It's been 4 years so far, so I have a pretty good relationship with my lawyer, and we need to do a sit down, and a lot of these meetings I need to bring my interpreter and get down to a lot of the nitty gritty and talk about tactical moves and things like that. So who knows? It's brought up, like I said, some anxiety, a couple of sleepless nights, because it's been such a heavy push and effort to get custody of my children, and I was just starting to feel like I was moving forward and being able to start to make some plans about the future, and it seems to have put that to rest a little bit. So yeah, many things that are out of your control through the process. Now, as far as manipulating time, I want to speak to that, because my gut feeling on this situation is that my ex is trying to lengthen out the time of this process. Again, there's an execution process which can take some time to hand over my son, but being able to possibly reopen the case can also stretch the time out also. My son is 6. So when children turn 7, they can choose who they are going to live with. And my ex, being the ultimate manipulator, she has already done that with my daughter, who is 8, soon to be 9. But the week that she turned 7, she was put on the stand in court, and of course she chose her mum. So that was a tough process. I understand it. But there. So, and just a situation of digging in the heels here. So, again, it just takes being part of the fight. You think it's over, and there's something else pops its head up, and it feels like you're at the beginning again. So, it can be a very tricky situation. The things that you can't control, of course, the best advice is not to worry about them, and generally that has been my approach, especially to maintain a healthy mental state is very important. So that is my current situation. I'll be meeting with my lawyer late next week, and we'll be able to kind of look at the details and start to make a plan with that, because getting a little bit impatient now. 4 years is a long time, and just really wanting to move forward, move ahead, and get on with life. Have a great day.